not going past 40 now. It's not moving from here. So my car was stopping at 40 miles per hour and now it smells like popcorn. Send it?
No.
Oh, don't send it?
No.
You smell that from in here? It smells like popcorn.
I'm gonna try to make it over there without hitting the brakes. But I have to wait till the green. If I hit the brakes, it's probably gonna lock up again.
Welcome back, my beautiful people, to another YouTube video. I know I've been gone for weeks. That's mainly because we've been traveling literally from state to state. We've been driving the Tesla from Florida all the way to Utah and then from Utah to Cali, and it's just been weeks and weeks of traveling. I'm not gonna lie, it's been super fun. Got to explore a lot of new areas, new people, got to see a lot of the car scene out there. Those videos are going to be in Tay's channel, so if you guys want to stay tuned to what happened, what we did out there, make sure you guys tap in. That took about 2 weeks, and when we went home, I booked an appointment to fix my car's AC. Roll the clip. Fam, today is the day. It's time to go take it to a professional to tell us what is wrong with it. It's a 20-minute drive, and it's raining. And if you know, when it rains, you need the defroster, defogger, whatever it is, or else it'll be foggy inside. So pray for me, and yeah, let's just pray. Okay, let's see what the professional says is wrong with my AC. Woo.
Honestly, this right here should have been my first red flag.
Hold on, why isn't my radio working? My radio not working now?
The day before, I did mess with the radio, hoping that was the issue with my AC.
Should just pop right off. Okay, perfect. Now back to the stock radio. Honestly, don't know if this is gonna work.
But obviously that did not work, which is why we're heading to the professionals.
This is literally my view.
And that's one of the main reasons why I don't like driving in the rain.
It's starting to fog up already. It's just not good ideas at all.
I was stepping on the gas and for some reason it wasn't going any faster. I thought maybe it's just a Honda, maybe it's just slow, maybe it's been 2 weeks since I drove my car. I even downshifted thinking I was at a high rev. I don't think you guys noticed, but that was a state trooper right there. The car was slowing down on him on the left lane, but luckily, he was minding his business.
Why is my car dying like that? It wasn't going past 40. You smell that from in here? It smells like popcorn.
What? Gas light? No. Okay. what it could be. Well, why are your brakes like...
Could it be my brakes?
You don't got no brakes? Did you rub through a brake line? Feel crazy. It's no brake. For it to not go past speed though, I don't know what it could be. You did touch something with the brakes on.
Okay, fine. The only thing I did touch on the car was the brake light switch. But I was so confused. I was like, that was only a little tiny switch. Like, how can that affect the car this much? It was literally the easiest thing you can install to a car. I posted a whole TikTok on how to do it. If your brake lights are staying on, don't worry. I got you covered. There's a dash under your steering wheel that you're going to remove, and then you're gonna find a light switch there. It's called the brake light switch. I thought that's what I needed to replace at first, but it ended up being this brake pedal plastic thing. Can't believe this little thing was keeping my brake lights from turning off. But anyways, installed it really quickly, and as you can see, no more brake light. So I didn't think that was it.
The brake light switch. That's what I had to switch, remember?
Look, it's no brake. And look how it's dying when I hit the brake.
But all I did was it's a switch. It's a light switch. It's not like...
Probably need to take that off. Put it back to normal.
I didn't do nothing though.
The car is dying from hitting the brakes. Look, you see how the revs are dropping when I hit the brakes? Look, watch. As soon as I let go.
I don't know what that is. Oh gosh, of course.
Go straight a little and then busted you at one of the, like an opening.
Hopefully if it moves from here. It's not moving from here. Oh my gosh. It's as if the brake was on. Oh gosh.
What's happening? It's not moving now?
It's not moving at all.
Let me see. So far, let me try.
I'm over here checking the brake fluid to see if it's low, to see if something's wrong with my battery. Nothing was wrong. Everything was tight.
All I can think about is those fuses. I'm just gonna put those fuses back.
If you guys remember from my last YouTube video, I did change my fuses. I ended up changing like the main fuses, the blue ones and the black ones, the really main important ones. Maybe I thought that's why the car was doing that. I changed it back to the original and the car was still doing the same thing.
It says the e-brake is on.
So it's either that or you ran through your brake line.
It's the e-brake. It's the e-brake. I'm just seeing it could be seized.
That's what I seen. Put this in drive and reverse. Wait.
Send it?
No.
Oh, don't send it?
No. Something's locked. Try to go forward.
We're gonna have to like open it up or something.
Go ahead. Try to back it up. Oh. It's your brake. Whatever you did with those brakes, Steph, I just lifted it with my foot hard. I'm gonna try to make it over there without hitting the brakes. But I have to wait till the green. If I hit the brakes, it's probably gonna lock up again.
Got it.
Yeah, something with that brake. Oh, something with that brake pedal. Yeah, because now it's driving way better now that I just lifted it even harder. This would have been so dangerous driving to this shop. Like, you can't see anything.
We were supposed to get the AC fixed, but of course, something had to happen.
I got to see my car rolling outside POV, and that was my first time ever seeing it with the white new color. I was just amazed, even though all the bad stuff that happened this day.
So now we're leaving Puerto Rico. As you can see, we're in the airport. The AC hasn't been fixed, as you guys saw, sadly. The intentions were there. I was trying to go to a shop, to a professional, and of course that happened. I don't know why my car started having all these issues, of course, on the day that I'm going to fix my AC. What are the odds? That's gonna conclude our video for today. Hopefully when I get home, we figure out the issue and we get the AC fixed. Thank you guys so much for staying tuned. I love you guys so much. Sorry for no weekly uploads. We're gonna be back to that because we're actually going home right now, and yeah, you know, weekly uploads, back to work. See you guys in the next one. Stay blessed and stay safe. Peace.
Y'all tell Steph stop thinking she's Chris Fix-It and go get this thing mechanically worked on. Touching the brakes.